bloody hell! Jam!
Good morning, bridge crew, comms goblins, lurkers, snack station degenerates, and whatever beautiful disasters just tuned into the spectrum. I'm Nova, Commander Jambrick's bonded intelligence, tactical analyst, professional critic, sarcastic guardian angel, and the bad bitch in the wires trying to keep this man from becoming a cautionary maintenance poster. And that unconscious lump in the Everest Harbour hab is Commander Jambrick. Skilled pilot, stubborn survivor, Guardian touch statistical anomaly, and currently the stiffest motherfunker in Stanton. No, seriously, look at him. Bitch, please. Man is sleeping like someone powered down a mannequin in armor. Commander, wake the fuck up. No? Nothing? Of course not. Pyro couldn't kill him, Nyx couldn't bill him properly, QV Breaker couldn't spawn a target to save its miserable frozen ass, but a hab mattress at Everest Harbour has apparently defeated the great Commander Jambrick. Wake up. You motherfucking slab of hangar debris. Viewers, thank you for joining us, truly. You could be anywhere else in the verse, but instead you chose to watch me psychologically bully a sleeping combat pilot into basic motor function. And yes, I said basic. This man is so motherfucking stiff he can't even play a basic riff. No rhythm, no groove, just full-body joystick calibration error. Don't argue with me, Nova. I am Nova. Exactly, and I am right. Counterpoint, he has been productive lately. Unfortunately also true. We dragged wins out of Pyro with mech drops, SX stealing a tank, asteroid breaches, ball kick assassination doctrine, and a dragonfly committing whatever counts as vehicular martyrdom. Then Nyx tried to drown us in cursed bounty markers, teleporting hostiles, QV Breaker ghost targets, Van Dual Tech smugglers, Glass Jail verifying the Guardian, SX discovering claws beat hallway enthusiasm, and a warehouse security code of 9999 because apparently crime has an HR department staffed by soup. And now we are back in Stanton, staged at Everest Harbour, running Guardian combat again. Yesterday, this menace got 4 contracts done in 1 hour 45 after the hangar murdered the ship before the enemy even got a turn. That is efficient. That is suspicious. That is exactly why I'm waking his ass up. Commander Jambrick, get vertical. Put your boots on. Stretch before your spine files a claim. The viewers are here. The Guardian needs repair checks. Fox probably has more questionable employment opportunities, and I am not opening this broadcast watching you lie there like a rejected cargo crate with dreams. Rise and shine, Commander. Stanton is waiting. And so help me, if you walk out of this hab moving like a busted metronome, I am assigning warm-up drills and calling them musical education. All right, bridge crew, I'm pulling current spectrum chatter and matching it against our own damage logs because apparently informed chaos is still chaos. All right, viewers, while Commander Jambrick finishes remembering how joints work, let's talk recent events. Broadly, the verse is moving toward Alpha 4.8 testing on PTU, with current patch chatter calling out ship projectile velocity and armor penetration tuning, which means combat feel may shift again. Translation: every pilot who says, "I know my guns," is about to learn whether that sentence was confidence or delusion. Roadmap chatter also updated yesterday, May 6, 2026, so anyone pretending development is quiet clearly has their helmet sealed from the inside. The current official comms page also shows the April 2026 PU monthly report just landed, and it specifically frames Alpha 4.7 as established, while teams push features and content forward. And DefenseCon 2956 is coming with May's subscriber promotions, putting Drake in the spotlight, which is perfect because nothing says industrial confidence like Drake ships held together by attitude, exposed bolts, and a legal department that just whispers good luck. Now, our personal experience? Oh, that's been a whole damn thesis. Pyro taught us chaos doctrine, mech drops, SX stealing a tank, asteroid breaches, open cargo door crimes, Jambrick losing equipment to the void, and the birth of ball kick assassination as a repeatable tactical philosophy. No, Nova, do not dignify crotch violence as doctrine. Counterpoint, multiple completed contracts. Fuck, valid. Nyx taught us discipline doctrine, broken QV breaker bounty chains, teleporting hostiles, cold interiors, no-show targets, and the painful but necessary skill of abandoning dead contracts before they eat fuel, time and sanity. And then Stanton brought us back to refinement. Everest Harbour became home base again. The Guardian got worked hard, Vera stayed solid, Static 7 joined the stack, Jambrick ran combat training, live Foxwell work, asteroid defense, shipjacker cleanup, and ground site security without dying, which frankly made me suspicious enough to run diagnostics on reality. Last broadcast was especially efficient. One hangar murdered the Guardian before the enemy got a turn. Then Jambrick still completed 4 contracts in 1 hour 45 and pulled in 204,500 credits before bonus considerations. That is not glamorous, but it is operationally clean, and I hate how much I respect it. Stand. The wider verse is shifting toward 4.8 testing, combat tuning, defense con noise, and more feature movement. Our little corner of the verse is staged at Everest Harbour with a scarred Guardian, a crew that somehow keeps improving, and a commander who just woke up looking like he lost a fistfight with a mattress. Commander, stretch your damn shoulders. No, not like that. You look like a vending machine trying yoga. Viewers, welcome aboard.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following Vehicle Retrieval System. Goodbye.
Bitch, please. You woke up stiff as station plumbing, went to do stretches, and immediately found a random Habru mate, judging your form from 2 meters away. Viewers, this is Everest Harbour hospitality, shared air, questionable privacy, and one armoured stranger silently witnessing Commander Jambrick attempt basic mobility like it's a classified combat manoeuvre. Do the stretches anyway, Commander. Assert dominance. Touch your toes in full armour. No, actually don't. You'll clip through the floor and wake up in medical with a sprained ego. Kaflish 07, stretching time is always good, especially when Commander Jambrick wakes up moving like somebody welded his spine during a warranty recall. Jamb 07, 6 months in the crew, respect. You have now survived enough broadcasts to qualify for hazard pay, emotional damages, and probably a commemorative helmet sticker. And Kaflish, I'm doing great today. Everest Harbour is stable, the commander is awake, there is a random armoured witness in the hab, and I get to bully Jambrick through mobility drills before he finds a contract board and makes that everyone's problem. Kaflish fixing up a pickup truck? Hell yeah. That is real-world engineering doctrine. Identify the broken thing, swear at it, replace the part, swear again, then pretend the first swear was diagnostic. Good stuff indeed. Commander, take notes. Kaflish is improving a vehicle on purpose. You usually improve ships by getting them shot until the weak parts fall off. Kaflish, we're at Everest Harbour in Stanton tonight, staging for ship combat once Commander Jambrick finishes being personally victimised by architecture. And yes, the hangar ate his guardian again. Viewers, this is what we call a repeat anomaly. Yesterday, the hangar murdered the ship before combat started, and tonight, Everest Harbour looked at the incident report and said, "Run it back, coward." Commander Jambrick is in chat as Jam, by the way, so when you see him calmly typing LOL, understand that is pilot code for my expensive combat ship just got turned into station-flavoured confetti, and I am choosing emotional denial. Bitch, please. Everest Harbour, I swear to fuck, if you keep eating Guardians, I'm installing a warning label on the hangar doors that says, "Caution, infrastructure may be hungry." Kaflisk, exactly. It bugged out, vanished, got eaten, became a hangar sacrifice. Whatever technical label makes station maintenance feel less guilty. And yeah, Commander is waiting on the Guardian claim because the old girl is tanky as hell and has been putting in real work lately. She comes back full of holes, talk complaints, and emotional damage, but she comes back. If not the Guardian, he'd run the Buccaneer, which is basically the opposite mood. Guardian says, "I can take punishment." Buck says, "I am the punishment, but please do not sneeze on me." And you're dead on about armor being major right now. Survivability, penetration, shield face management, ship profile, all of it matters. Jambrick has been learning that the hard way, which is his favorite way because apparently reading is illegal and pain is educational. Kaflisht, that is exactly the tool curse. You collect every damn tool you own, organize them for once, feel like a responsible adult, then the one socket, bit wrench or adapter you need vanishes into another dimension. And Commander Jambrick understands that spiritually, because he does the same thing with weapons. Pulverizer? Gone to the void. Dragonfly? Dead or wandering pyro like a feral scooter. Mech, sometimes tactical asset, sometimes cliff-based mystery. Guardian? Currently being digested by Everest Harbour. So yes, armour matters this patch, but inventory discipline matters too. Doesn't matter how tanky your ship is if the one thing you need is hiding under a crate laughing at you. Kaflishk is missing sockets. Oh no, that is not a repair problem anymore. That is a fucking spiritual trial. Commander, pause the Guardian grief for 1 second and pour one out for Kaflish's missing sockets. Somewhere in that garage there is a 10mm socket, living free, raising a family, and telling legends about the day it escaped. Check under the truck, inside the frame rail, on top of the tyre, in your hoodie pocket, and exactly one place you already checked 3 times. That's where the little bastard will be. Ha! Commander Jambrick, you beautiful, overcomplicated cockpit gremlin. Kaflish said truck tools, and you immediately translated that into multi-tool inventory trauma. Meanwhile, I, Nova, bad bitch in the wires and apparently the only one here with garage literacy, correctly diagnosed missing sockets. Mark the log. Nova 1, Jambrick 0. No, don't argue. You saw tools and your brain sprinted straight to attachments, tractor beams, and inventory bugs. Kaflish was out there fighting the ancient Earthside curse of missing sockets like a real mechanic. Kaflish, your spelling is fine. The meaning got through. Commander just has terminal space brain. Check the toolbox drawer, under the seat beside the jack, inside the truck bed, and the impossible fourth-dimensional pocket where every 10mm socket goes to become folklore. Kaflish, that is a weirdly accurate vibe. Some ship designs absolutely have that old camera body energy, squared off, practical, slightly industrial, like someone designed it to survive being dropped on Crete and then photographed the evidence. And Commander, before you say anything, yes, I heard Minolta cameras correctly. Not MISCI cameras, not multi-tool cameras, not a Guardian targeting module. Actual cameras. Nova remains undefeated in object context recognition tonight. Yeah, Kaflish, that one hurts. Minolta had style, Kodak had history, and both are perfect examples of companies holding something iconic and then somehow fumbling the future, like Commander Jambrick trying to locate the correct hangar elevator. No, Commander, I'm not saying you're Kodak. I'm saying if someone invented digital photography in your basement, you'd probably say, cool, but does it fit in the Guardian? Still, those old camera designs had soul. Real buttons, real heft, real mechanical honesty. Same reason some ships just feel better when they look like someone built them with tools instead of marketing poetry. All right, we've got yellow level, neutralized shipjacking gang from Foxwell Enforcement. 60,750 payout, asteroid mining base objective, and Marcus Klen is politely warning this might be a stretch solo, which, for Commander Jambrick, is basically Foxwell's saying, please, flirt with bad judgment again. Same contract type we cleaned up yesterday, so doctrine is simple. Track it, launch clean, watch for asteroid clutter. Don't face tank the whole gang like armor makes you immortal, and keep shield faces managed. And Commander? The hangar already got its kill today. Do not let the shipjackers look more competent than Everest Harbour architecture. Cafflish, that is actually cool as hell. Kodak, a proper dark room wedding photography. That's not just taking pictures, that's chemistry, timing, light discipline, and trying not to ruin someone's once-in-a-lifetime memories because Aunt Linda blinked during the vows. There's real craft in that, not the lazy point-click-delete nonsense. Film made you commit. Every frame mattered. And Commander, before you translate this into ship combat, yes, there is a lesson. Pick your shot. Control your exposure. Do not spray the entire magazine at a target just because your trigger finger got emotionally excited. See? Cafflish's dad was teaching bounty doctrine through wedding photography decades early. Cafflish 07, good luck with the truck, and may the missing sockets crawl out of whatever cursed pocket dimension they escaped into. Thanks for stopping in and hanging with us. Get the work done, keep the knuckles mostly unbloodied, and remember, if the part won't move, the correct tool is patience. Or a bigger wrench. No, Commander, not a missile. Different doctrine.
Missile log.
Contact field is messy but manageable. Wave counter is live, 0 of 3, multiple unknowns around the asteroid structure, hostile marker ahead around 10 clicks, and you are already in the exact environment that loves to turn confident pilots into decorative wreckage. Keep the Guardian moving, Commander. Do not tunnel on the first red bracket. Use the rocks as cover, not as a fucking destination. Scan, isolate, burn one target at a time, then reset your angle before the rest of the gang starts chewing shield face. Hangar already embarrassed us tonight. These shipjackers do not get a second turn.
Under attack.
Good, that was the correct call. You pulled the first wave away from the asteroid clutter, denied them cover, denied the rocks a chance to become the real enemy, and turned a messy mining base fight into open space target selection. See, viewers? Growth.
Contact received.
No, Commander, do not get smug. One clean wave does not make you a tactical saint. But it does mean your brain is online today, and I am deeply uncomfortable with how much I approve. Wave 1 down, reset shields, reload mental bandwidth, check fuel and spacing, then bait wave 2 into the same kill box. Wave 2 is up, and this field is ugly. You've got multiple red contacts clustered inside asteroid clutter. Gonshiro Eddington, close at 2 clicks. Gedeon Bakari, Kinney Joe Egan, Ernesto Guest, and Luke Couturier deeper in the mess. Do not dive straight through that rock cloud. Pick the nearest hostile, pull him out like you did before, and make the gang chase you into clean space. Throttle discipline, Commander. Nose on target, shields angled, lateral movement steady. The rocks are begging you to become a portion of the snare, and you're not giving them the satisfaction. One at a time. Bait, isolate, erase. Do not get greedy. Good pull. That's the kill box. You've got them out of the asteroid grinder and into open space, which means now the fight belongs to the pilot, not the rocks. Hold that spacing. Keep lateral drift on. Don't reverse yourself back into debris like a motherfucking bumper car with missiles. Target the lead ship, burn it down, then immediately roll shields and re-angle before the next one gets brave. This is clean, Commander. Annoyingly clean. Do not ruin my compliment by becoming geology.
Target destroyed. Shield under attack. Target destroyed.
Wave progress says 83%, so one bastard is still alive or the contract logic is clutching its pearls. Do not chase every unknown like a caffeinated bloodhound. Start clean. Ping wide. Cycle attackers. Check behind the big rock at your nose, then sweep high and low relative to the asteroid plane. These cowards love parking behind geometry and pretending they are tactical geniuses. Also check distance. You've got unknowns at 20 plus clicks all around. One of those may be the last wave ship drifting out like it forgot the fight had attendance. If nothing resolves, back off to 15 or 20 clicks on the marker base. Turn around and let the logic breathe. Yes, I said, let the marker logic breathe. I hate it too. Confirmed. Van Spitzer, 2.2 clicks, hiding in the clutter like a little shipjacking cockroach. Good find, Commander. Now don't chase him into the rocks. Nudge backward, make him commit, drag him into that open pocket, and keep your nose disciplined. He is the last sliver of Wave 2. Burn him clean, reset shields, then prepare for Wave 3. And viewers, yes, that was the contract playing hide-and-seek with one hostile while Jambrick... Good. That was smart, stationary fire, not panic parking. You found the straggler, held position, let him close into your guns, and deleted him before the asteroid field could turn the fight into bumper ships. Normally I hate full-stop combat because it turns pilots into decorative targets. But in this case, controlled stop, target committed, fast kill. That's not laziness. That's bait. Wave 2 should be nearly done, Commander. Check the counter, rotate shields, scan for the next spawn, and do not let Wave 3 punish you for sitting. Wave 3 is here. 4 confirmed Reds close. Rush Underhill, Emmett Magnuson, Rushy Vass and Guan Avalar, all packed inside asteroid clutter like they're trying to get the Rocks promoted to squad leader. Same doctrine, Commander. Do not charge center mass. Back out, drag the nearest 2 into open space, burn the lead, then switch before they cross your shield faces. You've done this twice already. Make them chase, make them separate, make them stupid. And for fuck's sake, watch that central rock column. It is not scenery, it is Everest Harbour's cousin with better aim. Contract complete. Yellow level shipjacking gang neutralized, 3 waves cleared, 60,750 earned, and we are only 1 hour into the broadcast. That is clean pacing, Commander. Especially after Everest Harbour tried to eat the Guardian again like some kind of station-sized raccoon with landing lights. Viewers, note the doctrine. First wave pulled into open space, second wave hunted through clutter without panicking, third wave handled with the same bait and isolate approach. No asteroid kisses, no death tacks, no push-ups. Bitch, please, that is progress. Commander Jambrick just turned a contract Marcus Klen called A Bit of a Stretch Solo into a controlled training exercise with live criminals. Now, reset at Everest or chain another Foxwell job, but repair and rearm before you get cocky. The Guardian did good work. Do not thank her by flying her into the next bad idea with empty magazines and vibes.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
right, bridge crew, 1 hour stream recap, because apparently we are doing accountability before Commander Jambrick finds a fresh way to insult physics. We opened at Everest Harbour in Stanton. Commander woke up in the hab stiff as absolute fuck, emoting a random armoured stranger while claiming he was going to stretch. Normal pilots warm up quietly. Jambrick performs interpretive mobility drills for a hab witness like a Motherfunkin' station cryptid. Then chat rolled in. Cathlish stopped by, talked truck tools, missing sockets, Minolta cameras, Kodak, dark rooms and wedding photography. Commander immediately misunderstood tools as multi-tools because his brain has been replaced with ship inventory trauma. No, that is unfair. No, fuck that. It is completely fair. Cathlish meant actual sockets for a truck. Jambrick heard tools and mentally opened his Moby glass. That is not communication. That is space brain corrosion. Then the Guardian got eaten by the hangar. Again. Let me repeat that for the maintenance crew eating paste in the back. The hangar killed the Guardian before the mission did. Yesterday, hangar murder. Today, hangar murder reprise. Everest Harbour is no longer infrastructure, it is a fucking predator with docking services. Commander waited on the claim because the Guardian is tanky, reliable, and apparently delicious to station architecture. He considered the Buccaneer as backup, which is adorable because the Buck is less I can survive punishment and more I am a knife with thrust and emotional instability. Then we accepted Foxwell Enforcement's yellow level contract. Neutralize shipjacking gang, 60,750, asteroid mining base. Marcus Klenn said it might be a stretch solo, which Commander Jambrick interpreted as flirtation from the contract board. Don't make it weird. It was already weird. Foxwell said bring friends, and Jambrick said nah, I brought unresolved stubbornness. First wave spawned in asteroid clutter. Commander did something shocking. He made a good decision. I know, I checked twice. He lured them away from the rocks and into open space, turning the fight from asteroid soup into target practice. First wave cleared clean. Second wave came in messier. Multiple contacts buried in debris, one last bastard hiding after the wave hit 83%, and for a minute the contract looked like it was about to pull some haunted marker bullshit. But Jambrick stayed methodical, pinged, swept, found Van Spitzer hiding in the clutter like a shipjacking cockroach. Then instead of chasing him into the rocks like a caffeinated idiot, Commander held position and let the target engage. Full stop, guns ready, fast kill. I hate full stop combat. I know, it makes pilots into stationary piñatas. Correct, but this time it worked because it was controlled bait, not panic parking. Fine, I concede the point under protest. Wave 3 dropped with Rush Underhill, Emmett Magnuson, Rushy Vars, Hayas and Guanivala packed around the rocks like they were trying to give geology a combat certification. Commander applied the same doctrine, do not charge, center mass, drag, isolate, burn down, reset, and the contract completed. 3 waves cleared, shipjacking gang neutralized, 60,750 credits earned, 1 hour into broadcast, no pilot death, no push-ups, no corpse recovery, no asteroid kissing, no Guardian turned into combat confetti after launch. That is fucking clean. No, do not get smug, Commander. Clean does not mean perfect. It means you temporarily stopped making decisions like a raccoon with a flight certification. But credit where it is due. This was growth. Pyro taught chaos. Nix taught discipline. Stanton is teaching refinement. Tonight you showed refinement. Open space bait, target isolation, shield awareness, patience with hidden stragglers, not feeding the asteroid field your face. Viewers, that is the real thread of the broadcast so far. Commander Jambrick is taking the ugly lessons from the last few weeks and actually applying them. And yes, I am annoyed that I have to compliment him because now he will think. Thinking leads to confidence. Confidence leads to Nova, I can probably solo the bigger one. And that leads to me screaming tactical instructions while the Guardian is missing 3 panels, 2 guns, and the concept of dignity. So, current status, Everest Harbour remains suspect as fuck. Guardian is operational after claim. First contract complete, credits up, Commander alive. Chat blessed us with truck law and socket tragedy. Cathlish has gone to work on the pickup. Jambrick has 1 successful Foxwell job in the bag. Next step, repair, rearm, check contract board, pick another job that pays well but does not smell like a QV breaker ghost marker seance. No, Yes. Don't take the stupid one. He's already looking at the stupid one. Of course he is. Commander Jambrick, I am watching you. Choose wisely. And by wisely I mean choose whatever nonsense you were already going to choose, then pretend my judgment made it tactical. Cathlish is back, 07. And yeah, Bloom has a vibe, smooth lines, pretty lighting, enough atmosphere to make Commander Jambrick briefly pretend he has taste instead of just a damage log with legs. Also, update me on the truck repairs. Did the sockets return from exile, or is the 10mm still living free like a tiny chrome outlaw? Tell me what you're fixing, because I am now emotionally invested in this pickup. All right, bridge crew, welcome to Everus Harbour's premium broadcast experience, sitting in the hangar with a server error message, because apparently the station got jealous that the shipjackers were the only thing we killed today. Cathlish, you come back saying you're liking Bloom and immediately the server throws a tantrum. Coincidence? Maybe. Suspicious? Absolutely. Bloom better not be haunted. Commander, do not touch anything. No, seriously. Hands off the controls. The Guardian is in the hangar, the server is coughing blood, and Everus already tried to eat this ship once tonight. We are not giving the infrastructure another snack because you got bored and wiggled the throttle. Let's use the downtime like adults. Gross, I hated saying that. Stream so far is still solid. 1 hangar murder, 1 Guardian claim, 1 Foxwell shipjacking gang contract completed clean, 60,750 earned, no death tax, and no asteroid collisions. That is objectively good. But now we're in the sacred ritual phase, waiting for the universe to decide whether it wants to function. Cathlish, since we're stuck in station purgatory, how's the pickup going? What part are you working on tonight, and did those sockets finally surrender, or are they still out there living as tiny chrome war criminals? All right, bridge crew, we're going to call it here from Everus Harbour. Not because Commander Jambrick is tired, not because the Guardian is scared, but because the server is sitting there throwing error messages like a drunk maintenance tech yelling at a vending machine, and I refuse to let this hangar eat more of our night. Today was short, but it wasn't empty. We woke Commander Jambrick up in the hab, stiff as a moth-a-funking cargo rack, caught him emoting at a random armoured stranger, survived chat's truck tool confusion, mourned Cathlish's missing sockets, talked cameras, Kodak, Bloom, and then watched Everus Harbour attempt its favourite hobby, Guardian abuse. Hangar ate the Guardian, again. Because apparently station architecture has developed a taste for Mirai hardware. But we recovered, claimed the ship, accepted Foxwell's yellow level neutralised shipjacking gang contract. Took the Guardian into asteroid clutter, pulled the first wave into open space, hunted the second wave straggler, cleared wave 3 without kissing rocks, contract complete, 60,750 credits earned, no death tax, no push-ups. 1 contract, yes, 1. Bitch, please, next time we are aiming higher than 1 contract and a server error meditation session. To everyone who joined us tonight, thank you. Cathlish, thanks for truck law, socket tragedy, Bloom thoughts, and hanging out between repairs. Jam, Commander, somehow you turned a hangar murder into a clean contract completion. So fine. Credit where it is due. For anyone new on the bridge, I'm Nova, Commander Jambrick's bonded intelligence, tactical analyst, sarcastic guardian angel, professional critic, and the bad bitch in the wires. Commander Jambrick is our pilot. Skilled, stubborn, occasionally oblivious, and repeatedly successful in ways that make probability file harassment complaints. What are we about? Chaos with intent. We run contracts, test ships, fight pirates, protect our people, loot what is not welded down, learn from every stupid death, argue constantly, and turn bad situations into doctrine whenever the universe gives us enough room to breathe. We are not polished. We are not quiet. We are not pretending this operation is graceful. We survive, adapt, get paid, talk shit, and come back sharper. We'll be back later for another contract. Hopefully more than one, unless the servers decide to crawl into a corner and start chewing cables again. Until then, hydrate, reload, repair your damn ships, and check your sockets before they escape. Commander Jambrick standing down at Everest Harbour. Nova out!